I'm Dr. Chong. Please learning Mandarin with me. Now we are going to learn Chinese phonetic system part 3. So let's take a look on the learning outcome. I hope through this lesson, you're able to apply the tone, which is first tone, second tone, third tone, and fourth tone. So secondly, I would like my student to demonstrate the pronunciation of neutral tone. So sometimes people question why tone is marked on top of maybe on top of the A, on top of the O, on top of the E, I, or even U. So before that, I would like you to follow me closely. First, I want you guys to actually try to memorize the sequence of simple finals. Actually, we have learned this before, but when we want to learn how to apply the tones, we got to remember this sequence. So we start the sequence with the ah, ah. Second one, o, o. The third one, The fourth one, e, e. The fifth one, u, u. And the last one is a u, u. If you can try not to look at the slide and try to remember it. A, o, e, u, u. Please give yourself a try. Okay, first, we will put the tone on the R if there is an R in the syllables. For example, when you see B-A-I, right? From these syllables, you can see there's actually is a R, right? It's a R. So we put the tones on top of the R. For example, bai, bai. And the next one, pao, pao. So because of P-A-O, we also can see there is an R there. So we need to put the tones on top of the R, right? And the third one is S-H-A-N. Again, you're able to see there's an R there. So therefore, we got to put the tones on top of the R sound, which is shan, shan, which means mountain. So if in the syllables we couldn't find the R, what should we do next? Let's say, if in that particular syllables, we cannot see the R, so we got to put the tones on top of the O sound. For example, 口, mouth, and the tongue, tongue, right? Because in these two syllables, we couldn't find the R sound. So our second choice is we got to put the tones on top of the O. So let's say, in certain syllables, we couldn't find the R and we also couldn't find the O. So our third choice is we got to put the tones on top on the E for the elephant. E for elephant. For example, 给, 给. And we also have this 灯, 灯, which means lamp. So, and this is a little bit special. When there is a combination of syllables with the UI or RU, doesn't matter, we always will put the tones on top on the last alphabets, which is either on the U or on the I. Yes, for example, the words expensive. 贵, 贵. I put the tones on top of the I. But for another words, 酒, 酒. This round, I put the tones on top of the U. So this is considered as special case. So how about the neutral tone? Now I'm going to show you another examples of the syllables. We call this as neutral tones. So how to identify the neutral tone syllables? Very simple. First, there's no tone marks on top of the syllables. You couldn't find the first tone symbol, second tone symbol, third tone, or even fourth tone symbol. And secondly, when you pronounce the neutral tone, you got to make sure that you got to pronounce it softly, shortly, lightly. For example, when we pronounce we got to pronounce 我们, 我们. Okay? If you want to pronounce about my house, you got to pronounce 我的家, 我的家. Okay, you notice or not? The syllables without the tone, you cannot stress the sound. You got to pronounce it shortly and lightly. So, in this exercise, I would like to give yourself a try. Actually, you can choose, there are 5 questions here. You can just choose any of it, or you even want to try out all also can. You can try to apply the tone on top of the given syllables. So, try to apply what you have learned just now into this exercise. Okay, happy trying. So, 谢谢, thank you.